Hey everyone, and welcome back, or welcome if you're new to the channel. I thought I would go ahead and film a fall evening routine and all of the cozy vibes, the take care of yourself vibes. I must admit, this was a little bit rare for me, but boy, did it feel amazing. So I had to start out with a cozy dinner of cheese lasagna, one of my favorite and easy meals to make. We have entered I won't say freezing. We have entered cool weather. So when we wake up in the mornings, the house is quite chilled. And so I was craving a warm, cozy dinner. This is just a standard lasagna with ricotta, Parmesan, mozzarella, an egg for binder. We have some pepper and Italian seasoning. And I like to make this ahead of time and pop it in the fridge. And that way, when it comes time to make dinner, I can just pop it in the oven. And since it takes quite a while, we are not, waiting that extra 20 minutes it takes to assemble and do all of that. So I went ahead and pre-made this so that I could just pop it in the oven. And while I was making dinner, or while it was in the oven, Sydney was hanging out in a fort that she made in her playroom, and I had to tackle some housework. It's rare that I get some downtime. I shouldn't call this downtime, but it's rare that I get a moment to actually sit down and do the laundry during the day. And so that's what I was doing. So I love slipping into cozies while I'm doing housework or making dinner, because it just is like that unwinding at the end of the night. And it feels so good. So I have recently gotten in a bunch of new pajamas and loungewear from GYS, and they have kindly sponsored today's video. Oh my goodness, I cannot tell you in words how much I love these pajamas. They are so soft and cozy. I got 4 items. So we have these lounge pants that I'm going to be basically wearing for the rest of this video until I slip into my nighttime pajamas. And they are so buttery soft and smooth. They fit wonderfully. I am in a medium. In all of these pairs that I am showing you, we will talk on fit and all of that jazz for each individual pair. So the black pair, fully true to size in my opinion. I did get this really cute buffalo check pair. I thought it was perfect for winter, Christmas time, and I love the red and black buffalo check. Now I am in a medium. I would say this is true to size, not oversized at all, and it does have a drawstring, so it's an adjustable waist. And then the next, I got this. I'm so obsessed with this color. This set here, it's a short sleeve set, and it's got that teal turquoise color. I will say this was the largest pair out of all of them, again in a medium, which fit me no problem, but I could definitely have sized down to a small, just FYI. I love how breathable and smooth. This is going to keep me both cool and warm at the same time. If that makes any sense at all, I'm not sure it does. But in the winter, I have to be warm, but I also cannot sleep in fleece or anything heavy like that. So this material is just the best. As you see here, I also got a black set, which is a long sleeve set. I wanted to go ahead and get just in case, we are extra cold in the evenings. And this again is in the size medium. And it fits me beautifully. Again, the waist is adjustable, which is big in my book because things tend to kind of just fall down and make it really uncomfortable for me. And their brand slogan is so fitting. Feel, restore, glow. Feel for the buttery smooth bamboo viscose fabric. Restore because it reduces night sweats, and I am here to tell you that is the truth. Perimenopause, what? And also glow, waking up feeling refreshed, energized, and radiant. Honestly, when I wake up and I've got that little night sweat ring around my neck, it doesn't feel great, okay? And I am not waking up with any night sweats in these pajamas, so I am waking up feeling nice and refreshed. We have been tracking in tons of little rubber pieces from the turf from when my daughter plays field hockey, and it's driving me insane. They're just everywhere. They're materializing inside her socks. How are they getting it not only inside her shoes, but inside her socks and shin guard? They're just everywhere. So I am kind of obsessively vacuuming the floor like I always do. Dinner was ready. We didn't have enough time to let this brown as much as I like to on the top, but neither way, it was fully cooked and so delicious. My daughter was just so ready to eat. So we had just mixed vegetables and lasagna for dinner. Not to mention, fall has got to be my favorite food, not only flavor profile wise, like I was mentioning in my last video with the cinnamon and pumpkin, but because of the sheer fact that I actually enjoy these as leftovers. I usually only enjoy like soups and pastas, lasagna, mac and cheese, and like chicken pot pie as leftovers, but otherwise, not a huge fan. So the fact that I can make these meals and they can be either used as leftovers for the next dinner or put in lunch boxes or lunch the next day just makes my life so much easier. And that's why I basically make them all the time so that I can do half the work. One of my favorite parts of every evening is playing a game with Sydney. We are such a games family and have been for ever since Sydney could learn how to play games. We have just enjoyed this. It's our bonding time. It's our downtime. It's kind of fun. No screens and no worries. And so we played a round of Uno. We usually either do this maybe twice a day, after breakfast or after dinner or something, or if it's a rainy day, of course, we play games during the day as well. But I so look forward to this, and we try to schedule it in and make sure we have enough time. If we can get inside to make dinner on time, then we certainly have time to play a game or 2 rounds, just depending. But yeah, it's something we prioritize in our household, and I just love it. And I feel like I need to just address Sydney's hair. We had a long day of playing outside with friends and playing with field hockey and wearing goggles. And it was the poor girl. Her hair was something else. So, yeah. I don't know about you, but I thrive on structure and routine, and so does my daughter. So whether it be a school night or a weekend night, I try to stick to more of a routine and keep bedtime kind of tight, unless it's summertime, and then we just everything kind of goes out the window, and it's whenever we can. Because we're playing outside so much. Anyway, this was not a school night in particular when I was filming this, but not much varies when it does come to a school night because I try to keep bedtime still around 7, between 7 and 7:30. It's just what works best for my daughter. She's had the same bedtime since she was a toddler. actually since she was probably a baby. It's just what works best for her. And if we go to bed at 8, it's not the best. And so, yeah, we do the whole nighttime routine with her, brushing the teeth and the combing the hair and all of the things. And we still do our books at bedtime. Not much has changed as far as my daughter's evening routine goes. So this is why I'm saying this nighttime routine was rare for me, is because, well, not the cleaning. That's normal. As soon as Sydney goes to bed, I am usually cleaning up the kitchen after dinner and loading the dishwasher, starting a lot of dishes before bed. That's pretty routine. But taking the time to pamper myself a little bit is very rare because of lack of motivation, just exhaustion, and sometimes I just want to sit and be left alone and do nothing. But this evening I really wanted to go ahead and dye my roots, do my temporary gray coverage, and then take like a nice full exfoliation shower. If you know, you know, not just a regular shower, but an everything shower. So that's what I went ahead and did. I swapped my lounge yoga pants, which were so comfortable, for my favorite. I don't know. Can I say these are my favorite? It's between these and the teal ones, of course, but there's just something about this GYS premium bamboo stretch knit long sleeve pajama set. It does come in several different colors, and it was so hard to choose, but I love the classic black. I haven't owned black pajamas ever, and I just feel so sophisticated. Sydney told me I looked like a stewardess when I was wearing. I think she just means professional. That's was the word that she was going for, but they are so breathable and comfortable, and so I had to go with these this evening since we are on our first frost warning here in Maine, and I'm not turning on the heat anytime soon. So yeah, I was going ahead and doing a little bit of skincare, not a whole lot, a little bit of exfoliation, and then of course I was doing my roots. Like I said, hairstylists, look away. I am using this temporary gray root coverage from, is it Clairol? I think L'Oreal. Clairol. Yep, I was right. And before vacation, I just wanted a refresh. And it had been a little while, you guys. I haven't been to a salon since last November. It's hard to believe, but because my natural hair color is basically the color that you see, besides the grays that are growing in, it's just so easy. So I just do my gray coverage in the front and the top, and then the rest is just my natural hair color that's grown out, and it matches the brown. So I do miss being blonde, but also this low maintenance, low cost is just everything for me. The not sitting down until I was ready to sit down really worked for me this evening because it lit the motivation to have a pampering nighttime. Maybe this isn't even a pampering routine. You guys are probably like, this is just a normal night, Haley. get it together. I was giving myself a little smoothing on my feet. Vacation, gonna be wearing sandals, and I thought, hey, why not take care of yourself a little bit? But it felt so good. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes it feels like work to try to put effort into myself, and other times I am reminded on who I was, and it's all coming back and it feels great. Anyway, so I went ahead, took care of my roots, did a little skincare, and did a little pedicure. Well, I don't even know if I could call it a pedicure, but either way, took care of myself and it felt really, really good. So you know what? I didn't finish the rest of the laundry. And so that little pile you see here, out of sight, out of mind is what I say. And you know I've done this before, but I just popped it back in the dryer because, again, out of sight, out of mind. And I can wake up to a semi-picked up house. You know, you do what you gotta do. And I was finally starting to lose some steam around 9 o'clock, and I gave myself permission, since I had done all of the dishes and picked up the miscellaneous things around the house, to sit down. And I usually play games on my phone or watch a YouTube vlog, like a Disney vlog or something, just to unwind. Lately I've been playing games though, to try to earn points to get gift cards. So that's probably what I was doing this evening. It's just, I don't know, something that I like to do to kind of unwind. I don't really watch TV since we don't have cable or anything, but that's what I was doing while I was waiting for my roots. The color can be rinsed after 25 minutes, but I like to wait a little bit longer. Not sure if it really makes a difference or not, but after that, I went ahead and did the rest of my skincare, just popped on some facial oil for moisturization. We've had such dry weather lately here in Maine, and so I am already needing all of the moisture. So I slapped on a thick facial oil and called it good. And boy, does it feel good to hop in bed knowing I have things done and accomplished. Thank you so much for watching this nighttime routine. I am reminded to take care of myself a little bit more. And don't forget to check out GYS pajamas with my link in the description box below. This pajama is next level soft. Wearing this brand's pajamas is not just a lifestyle, it's a commitment to high quality living. My daughter thinks that I'm either a pilot or a stewardess when I wear these. And I feel classy. So take my word for it. Take my daughter's word for it. Go ahead and check out GYS pajamas in the link in the description box below. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Make sure you're following on Instagram to follow all of our vacation fun as well at Chic Mama.